Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're gonna play a game called Circadian Dice, and it's a roguelike dice builder. Yes, I did not say it wrong, it's not a deck builder, it's a dice builder. And that's not the only cool thing about this game, because this game is right now in full release and it's on itch.io, which means it's a game where you can choose your own price, so you can buy it for free, or you can buy it for $5, or you can buy it for $10, however much you like. So you can check it out there, there'll be a link for it in the description. And now, let me show you the story. Time, the great equalizing force that both heals and erodes, is easy to take for granted. Without favoring or opposing, it imposes change and obviates complacency with its relentlessly pushing current. But the raging river of time has been corrupted, and the once unraveling flow of consequence has become trapped in an endless vortex of repetition. No matter how the day ends, it always begins the same. The leaves that fell to the ground reappear on the trees, and those who met an untimely demise stare up only to once again walk towards the inevitable doom. But today, in the blurry stream of people that set out from their homes to unknowingly repeat their daily chores in this unnatural passage of infinite time, a tiny whisper is heard through the malicious cycle's endlessly reverberating echo. And 5 heroes listen. At different corners of the realm, they do something that they have not done in an eternity. Where they've always gripped their quill, they instead raise their shield. What they've endlessly practiced, they finally put to the test. Where they've always doused their bonfire, they stoke the flames. Where they've always lifted their steam, they lift their axe. What they've always preserved, they reawaken. They made a first deviation from the endlessly unbroken ritual, a first step towards finding the cycle's foul source. Alright, now let us begin. It's gonna play on profile 3. So the way this works is that you pick a scenario over here, and then at the end of the scenario there's a boss fight, and once you finish it you get a certain amount of stars based on your score, and the stars will unlock new classes, new relics, new scenarios, etc. So now, at the end of the video I'm going to have a little bit of a bonus for you, so I'm going to be showing you all the classes unlocked and the relics, and we're going to kind of see what's there. So let's now begin. I finished the tutorial and we're going to be playing the Bandit raid together. We're going to be playing with the Cleric class. The Cleric is a master of protection and healing. His zeal can convince his enemies to join his cause. We start with starting skills, Shield Bash and Whole Light. I'll talk about it once we start the game. And we can pick a relic. We can pick between Heart Pendant, start with +4 maximum health, heart symbols on your dice restore 2 health instead of 1, or a Bottomless Pouch. Gain 1 gold at the end of each wave. We're going to take the Bottomless Pouch. And let us begin. Alright, so the way this works is that we have dice. We currently have 2 dice, one here and one here, and these are all the sides on the die. And this is what we roll. We get 2 rerolls per each turn. Now each of these means something, so essentially heart means we gain health, so that's kind of useless for us, and shield blocks damage. Each of these enemies is held over here, how much health they have, and attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to reroll. Now we get 1 health and 1 attack. I don't really need health, so I'm going to try to reroll one more time. We get attack and a shield, which is really good. So I'm going to use the attack now to kill off the first goblin soldier. And the shield will automatically get me protection out. So the way the shield works is that all of the attacks get lowered by my shield. So essentially all of these will do attack 0. Now, so we're going to let them attack us. They don't do any damage. And then then it's the next turn. Now you have a certain amount of turns left per wave. If you don't kill all the enemies within the turn limit, you gain fear, which is this thing over here. If your fear hits 10, then it's game over. Here on the right we've got crystals or gems. We've got white gems, red gems, and blue gems. And we can use these gems to use up our abilities. You can only have 3 maximum of each gem, so if you were to gain a gem after that, it's just going to be useless because you don't get any. And the abilities are different. We've got Shield Bash. Shield symbols on dice also count as 2 attack symbols until end of turn. And Holy Light, which increases my maximum health by 2 and gain my health. Now, another thing we can do is we can buy a different faces on our die. Essentially, I could buy this. I have 3 gold for it, so I'm going to do it. And I can place it on my die. Now you can click space to rotate it in any way you'd like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute this for one of these attack over on this die. And the capture means that you can trap the goblin soldier. It will turn one face on this die into blank, but it's going to give us some permanent ability, well, either passive or active ability depending on what this trapped animal does for us. We're going to reroll. I'm going to reroll one more time. Ooh, so we get a shield, which is good, so they won't hurt us, and we get a gem. But we don't have that many turns left. Now over here you see a symbol of a chest. That means that if I kill this guy, a chest is going to appear. Now the chest will disappear if there are no more enemies, so you want to make sure that you destroy the chest before you kill off the enemies if you can. So we're going to destroy this chest. This is going to give us 2 gold and 1 gem. We're going to move towards the next turn. And now we have 2 shields, so we're going to try to... We could use the shield bash, but I don't think it's necessary. Instead we're going to try to capture this guy. There's a 90% chance of capturing. What he gave us is, first of all, this thing is now blank. So we could roll nothing on this die. That's why it's a good idea to buy some new faces so we can fill up these sort of empty spots. And he gives us the ability of 50% chance to add a temporary attack to the rolled face when keeping this die. So this is actually pretty cool. And so we could get 1 extra attack if it were. Now we finished the wave, so we could get either money, gems, or we could gain score. Now the score is good to get more stars because that's going to allow us to unlock more things faster. However, I'm just going to pick money and we're moving towards the next. Now this guy has piercing attack, which means that he ignores my block, my shield, even if I have any. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this thing because I think this thing is really cool. I'm going to fill it up over here to make this stronger. Now because if you buy an upgrade and change your die, you can you gain XP, so we get a new ability. Could either pick weaken, reduce target's enemy attack by 1. That's actually quite good. Mind guide. Oh, and each ability has a certain amount of charges, and if you use up all the charges, the ability is just gone. Capture target non-boss enemy in a random empty die. If there are no empty dice, a random capture is replaced. This could be quite useful. I'm gonna grab this, and I could use it immediately on... Ooh, I hope I don't get to replace any of these 3 really cool things. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Let's use it on this thing. We got it over here. Nice. Attacks on this die are piercing. That's actually quite nice. And then we're gonna reroll again. Ooh, we don't get any attack, unfortunately. I want to destroy this chest. Oh, but because of the ability of this goblin soldier, we got the extra attack here, so we're going to use it on the chest. I don't want to use it on the goblin soldier because, like I explained previously, they would just... the treasure chest would disappear. Now, here we've got a key which allows us to unlock doors and chests, so I'm actually going to keep this roll, even though he's going to hit me for 1, and use the key to unlock the chest, which is going to give us money. Then he's going to hit us for 1, but that's okay, and now we can finish him off. Now, another cool thing we could buy is this thing, this little fang. This deals damage equal to the attack of the enemy captured in this die multiplied by the number of fang symbols on this face. If there's no captured enemy, each fang will deal 1 damage. So essentially, this guy... Well, actually, both of them has only attack 1, so it wouldn't be that helpful. Could try to capture some more enemies, but I think we're pretty okay. I think I might buy this shield with gold and this attack, and we could substitute it for this. We get extra money if we use that shield. Or this is good as well, but I might wait for another thing in the shop. So let's just kill this thing off. And we'll move towards the next turn. We could pick XP, gold, spawns, or gem. Let's grab XP. And we've got a troll brute with 3 attack and 3 health. We gotta finish that off first. I think I'm going to pick this thing, and place it... like this. Now also this is like arch attack, they're piercing, so it actually hurt off the enemy. Let me try a reroll. Alright, this is really good. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna use the 4 attack on this troll brute. She gave us a level up, which means we gain a brand new die, which is really, really cool. And we also get 1 shield, so none of these are actually going to hurt us. I do like this capture ability here, but I think I'm going to use it on some sort of stronger enemy than does just this goblin soldier. Let's finish off this guy, and then we can finish off this. Nice. 2 gold or score. Let's grab a score this time around. 5 turns left. We've got a goblin visitor has 25% chance to attack itself. Piercing attack with the goblin archer and the goblin soldier. I'm gonna keep this. I fairly like this. We're gonna start an attack on the goblin archer. And we got this bonus from the goblin soldier, so we're gonna use this to hit. I think we'll hit the goblin wizard. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna reroll that. I want a better attack. Okay, we've got the shield at least. We could try to capture the goblin wizard. Let's do that. We managed to capture it, and we've got gain a charge for each of your abilities. Interesting. But this only gives us a bonus when captured. These actually give us passive bonuses, so I'm not sure if I like this one that much, to be honest. Let's gain more XP. Alright, so we can now use a mind guide. We could capture somebody, but it would replace one of the other captures. I'd like it if it replaced this one, but it might not, so we don't know. Alternatively, we could do Shield Bash or Holy Light. Oh, this is actually interesting, this unrollable, because it means if you have a really good setup, like for example on this die, we could use this to ensure that we always roll some really good stuff, which is nice. But I think we could use the Holy Light, but it might be a little bit too soon for that. We want to buy this. Let's buy this and put it in here. And another level up, nice. Let's re-roll, and again. We get 2 attack. Let's use it on the goblin wizard. And we could use, we're going to use the Holy Light next time once they actually hurt us. So this one hit itself, that's nice. Now we're going to use the Holy Light to heal up. I'm going to try to reroll some more over here. We get 3 attacks, so let's kill off this goblin wizard. And then we can kill off one of these goblin soldiers. And we get 1 shield, so actually these guys are not going to hurt us that much. I'm going to finish the goblin wizard and use the archer to finish off the other one. And the final wave, we could gain a 5 health, which is exactly what we need. Alright, we've got a beast rider. Other enemies have +1 attack and he has a shield of 1. Ooh, I could actually immediately kill him. So let's do it. I'm happy with this. I'm going to use the piercing attack on him. Oh, he has a shield, so this thing is actually not going to hurt him, unfortunately. So let's kill off the goblin soldiers in the meantime. They're going to hit us pretty hard here, but that's okay. We need to reroll this so we get... Yeah, this would be good enough. I'm going to use the Holy Light here. Keep this. Use the powerful attack on the beast rider. This is going to lower an attack on everybody. And I'm going to use this on... What do you've got? Piercing attack. Okay, we're going to hit the goblin archer, I think. Well, I'm going to grab this. This is so much attack. And I'm going to put it here. Attack with shield. That's really good for us right now. Alright, yeah, let's grab that. I'm happy with this. I'm going to use the 3 attack on this troll brute. The regular attack on this goblin archer. And we've got a shield for 3. Okay, this thing killed itself. Now we can finish off the goblin archer. We've got our 4th die because we leveled up. Nice. Wave complete. We're going to get some score points. We've got 2 stars because we aren't really focusing on scores. So if you want to unlock more stuff. But however, we unlocked a new class, Ninja. New power unlocked, Chain. Die faces can now have chains. Keep 2 or more chains for a combo reward. Nice. Stunning attack. Die faces can now have stunning attack. Stunned monsters skip 1 attack. Ninja abilities unlocked. Wisdom Tome is a new relic. So, okay, so I'm going to show you now all the classes unlocked, and we're going to pick one of those to start. So we're going to jump into that profile, and you can see all the classes are Cleric, Ninja, Elementalist, Barbarian, Necromancer, and Timebender. I kind of want to go with the Necromancer. That seems pretty cool. The Necromancer can summon the undead and raise enemies she kills to do her bidding. Starting skills, Unholy Ritual, and Hound. We're going to do a regular mode, not a hard mode, and we're going to do the Vampire Nest, which will be the next thing in line with her, because I want to kind of show it off, and... I'm quite curious about her abilities. Sacrifice captured enemy and target die. Gain golden XP equal to twice its attack. Deal 1 piercing damage to target enemy. The enemy gets cursed. Stun all cursed enemies. Ooh, that's pretty nice. And all of our relics are unlocked as well. We're gonna pick, let's say, add 2 hearts to your first die, 1 key to your second die, 1 shield to your third die, and 1 wild gem to your fourth die. Let's go with that. And then we're gonna pick, if you end a turn without attacking with the die, gain 1 shield and add 1 charge to a random ability. Yeah, let's try that. That seems pretty cool. So we've got some bats with fearing attacks. So remember, if our fear gets to 10, we die. So we want to focus on that. What is this? Reaping attack deals 1 damage for each sight symbol on this face. If damage kills enemy exactly, it is raised and captured as a zombie in this die. Ooh, so we definitely want a lot more of these things on this die. Cursing attack dealt damage is also applied as a curse. Cursed enemies lose health equal to curse each turn. Okay, so let's re-roll this. Alright, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna do this attack here. It kills off the enemy, so we managed to capture it. 50% chance to lose 1 fear each turn. That's pretty fantastic. And we can kill off this other bat. You get a new ability, Strategic Retreat. Increase your shield by 1, then gain 1 gold and 2 health for each shield you have. Well, let's gain XP instead. Vampire Bat with a lifesteal. So he gains health back if he hurt it. So that's something to watch out for. Even though he only has 1 attack, so that's not too bad. Let's try to reroll. One more time maybe? Okay, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna hit this guy like this, and we're gonna make him cursed, which does what? Does cursed do? Lose 1 health at the end of each turn. So actually this essentially negates his lifesteal, which is pretty cool. Let me try a reroll. One more time possibly. Okay, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna kill this off. Ooh, which isn't enough. I was kind of hoping to use the key to open the chest, but we can't do it right now. Aspect of healing. Add 2 heart symbols to a target non-trap die face. That seems pretty cool. Kill a target non-boss, non-chest enemy. Add its attack to each active's enemy attack. And I think I'll grab the aspect of healing. You could reroll this for this. Now, unfortunately, this means that the treasure chest is gonna go away. Now, we could now remove our fear, gain gems. Yeah, let's remove some of the fear. Got more vampire bats. What is this? Wild gem. Gain 1 wild gem for each wild gem symbol on this face. Wild gems can be used as gems of any color. Ooh. Reroll activation. Gain resources and perform attack on this face when rerolling it and keeping it. Oh, so if we roll this, we can just reroll and keep the thing? I think I might want to buy that. Let's put that instead of this attack here. We're gonna reroll. And then if we reroll again, do we get the shield anyway? Yes, we still have the shield here. The keys seem to go away though. Alright, so first of all, we could use a hunt. Sacrifice captured enemy and target die, gain golden XP equal to twice its attack. Now, I kind of want to use the hunt on one of these, because why not? And we're going to hit it as well, so it's going to lower its HP. I'm going to use an attack and shield over here. Now, what is this? Splash attack. Deal 1 damage for each X symbol on this face. Half damage is dealt to all adjacent enemies. Basic attacks time 2 and a chain. What does chain do? Chain resources and attacks on this face are multiplied by the number of chains on all currently rolled faces. Now I kind of want more of these sight things, because that could help us quite nicely. We've got the shield again, so it can't hurt us. Alright, we can do the sight now to finish this thing off and unlock the chest. And now we could buy, ooh, this is a lot of attacks. And a capture. Or a fang attack with gems and chains. Or, oh, this is shield and gold with reroll. This seems really powerful. Let's put that... Where, though? I think we'll put it here. Get a level up so we get a new die. Fang attack with lifesteal. That's pretty cool. Now, at this point, we could get... Let's reroll. Yeah, we get 3 attacks. That's just what we need to finish this off. Kind of wish one of these would be the sight so we could actually capture it, but we're gonna be fine with this. Let's gain more gems this time. Bat King. Attack equals your current fear. It adds 1 fear each turn. Oof. So, do we want to reroll? I think we might. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this bat. So this is gonna give us 50% chance to lose 1 fear each turn. This is really useful. We'll finish off the other ones. Now our fear is gonna go up to 1. We're gonna try re-rolling here. And again, so we're gonna get 1 shield. We'll keep this. We'll hit this bat. He's gonna hit us for 1, but we get 1 shield, so we're fine. We get another wild gem, which is nice. We could stun it. So does this work like permanently to just like whatever die we want? So for example, if we added it to this, now we get the 2 extra health every time we roll this, which is actually really nice. Let's try to reroll. Like even if we don't use this, if you reroll it, it should be fine. We'll keep this, use the Fang attack, and it's hitting us for 1, which just means it's hitting us not at all. Let's reroll this, and again. Yeah, we got the health, but we didn't need it. I'm gonna use the sight here. This is really cool though. Do we want to buy this? Gems and health. Where would we place it though? Place it here. Yeah, let's do it. Because this gives us chain, which is actually not that useful because none of the other things could give us chain. Ooh, and now we captured the Bat King. Double attacks on this die if fear is more than 5. Well, we don't actually have fear more than 5, but yeah. Let's grab more gold. Undead Knight. He has 1 shield and 3 health, so we need to reroll for some high attacks. This is reaping. Okay, but not piercing. It's gonna be a bit of a problem because we can't do much damage to it here. Which is not great. Let's reroll that. We'll keep this, do some damage like that. Yeah, this is a problem. Okay, so we need... I think I need to get... Unholy Ritual would help us. Hunt would help us to lower its damage. And we give it a curse, so it's going to die slowly by itself. Now this is a reaping attack, so it's not going to help us. Because... it's just not gonna go through his shield. But he should die on his own because of the curse. Yup. We could gain more gems. Sure. Vampire +1 fear when escaping. And they have lifesteal. And... okay, so we definitely need to kill them in time. They all have lifesteal though. We could try to capture them too. If I place the capture on, let's say, this, and then we could try to reroll to get that capture. We didn't get the capture, but we got some other stuff. Let's hit this thing. We get a lot of health back. Reroll. Alright, this is pretty good. We'll use the sight on this thing on the left, and we can curse it as well. We get some shield too. Reroll that, and again. Alright, we've got another sight on this guy, so this guy should die. And only 1 guy to worry about. I'm gonna keep this because I want this curse on them. I think it's quite cool. Ooh, it actually did escape, so it gave us a lot of fear, so we need to remove that now. I wasn't really watching on like, when is it escaping. Now, what is this? Temporal gold. Gain 1 temporal gold for each coin symbol on this face. Temporal gold can be used like regular gold, but it's lost at the end of the turn. I don't know if I care about that enough. Let's use... ooh, we didn't really get anything, so I'm gonna use this on the bat to finish it off. This Undead Knight is gonna be difficult though. We're gonna need to curse it. That's actually, or we could try to capture it. Let's try that. We gain 2 health when you score 1 or more shields on this die. So this is okay. So we need to place shields on this die. So we could, for example, grab this and place it like so. And we're gonna try to focus on this sighting on some other dice, like not that one, because that one is just now focusing on shields. Let's keep her rolling. This is pretty good. This gives me some nice damage, and it's gonna curse him. So next time he's dead. Yep. Second taunt, roll all dice to the face they had before the last reroll and gain 1 reroll. That actually doesn't seem too bad. Sometimes the last reroll is bad. This guy has piercing attack and lifesteal for 3. That's a lot. Now the good thing is I have a lot of things that give me healing. Let's kill off this thing and this thing so we don't have to worry about fear. We could use another aspect of healing, let's say on something rerolling, like on this. Could also do a haunt. Sure, let's do a haunt. Oh, actually, that wasn't... That was a curse, sorry, I thought it was something else. Alright, we're keeping... I do like this, though. We're keeping this. Let's do 3 attack on the vampire and another one of these. And we get some shield, too. We're gonna keep this again. I'm gonna finish this guy off with the sight, so we're gonna get him. Attacks on this die have lifesteal. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. And we'll use the attack on this guy and another one. Reroll, reroll. Alright, you have a lifesteal, which is nice, and we're gonna hit you as well. Reroll, reroll. Alright, another curse on the Duchess. We're gonna keep attacking her. She's gonna get her health back, mostly with the lifesteal, but the curse is really helping us. Also, the health rerolls are pretty amazing. Ooh, we might want to use the second thoughts here. First of all, I want to show it off. Second of all, what we had was kind of pointless. Yeah, okay, so now she has 3 curse on herself, so essentially her entire lifesteal is gone. Let's keep this. We can finish her off. Nice, we got our 4th die. And we're gonna hit the vampire. We only get 1 star, that's fine. But I gotta say, the Necromancer is really, really cool. I quite like that character a lot. Well, either way, I think it's a good time to end the episode. Let me know if you'd like to see more episodes of this game. And you can click on the right to watch some roguelike deck builders like Iris and the Giant or Urban Cards. I'll see you there. Bye bye!